Your ADHD brain is not broken. It's understimulated, underregulated, and running on a neurotransmitter system that needs effort to fire correctly. And there's a tool that costs almost nothing, requires no gym, and hits dopamine, norepinephrine, and cortisol regulation simultaneously. It's a weighted backpack and a walk.
But my brain was never broken, it just needed a hill.
Here's what's actually happening when an ADHD brain tries to regulate itself. The prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for planning, impulse control, emotional regulation, runs on dopamine and norepinephrine. In ADHD brains, the baseline release of these neurotransmitters is lower. That's not a character flaw. That's a hardware difference. The default mode network. The brain's internal broadcasting system stays chronically overactivated in ADHD. It won't shut up. It interrupts task-focused thinking. It generates noise when you need signal. Exercise is one of the only proven mechanisms that suppresses DMN activation and forces the task-positive network online. But not all exercise does this equally. High-intensity sprints create a massive acute catecholamine dump. That works, but it also floods the system and burns out fast. Rucking is different. The added weight, typically 20 to 50 pounds, increases cardiovascular demand and metabolic load without destroying the joints or triggering the kind of cortisol spike that can worsen neuroinflammation. Here's the mechanism. The rhythmic bilateral movement activates the cerebellum and suppresses the DMN gradually. The sustained cardiovascular load elevates norepinephrine steadily, not explosively. The proprioceptive input from carrying weight grounds the nervous system into the physical environment. For an ADHD brain, rucking is like a controlled, sustained foredrip of the neurochemicals your brain is chronically short on.
For 20 years I was drowning in noise. Every thought at full volume, every room too much choice. I thought I was weak, thought I just needed more will.
Take this outside in the morning and the effect compounds. Morning light hitting the retina drives the suprachiasmatic nucleus, the brain's master clock. This anchors your circadian rhythm, advances your cortisol peak to the morning where it belongs. And downstream, that directly influences dopamine synthesis timing throughout the day. An ADHD brain with a delayed circadian phase is an ADHD brain running on the wrong schedule. Morning rucking corrects that, not by willpower, by photons and footsteps. You don't need a protocol, you don't need a supplement stack. You need weight on your back, ground under your feet, and light in your eyes. Your brain built these mechanisms over hundreds of thousands of years of loaded movement through open terrain. You're not adding something new. You're returning to something ancient.
What you do with that is up to you.